So please.
So, very great morning to all of you. I say morning every time. Okay. So great morning to all of you. You have an ice cream. Let's have it. Just come forward. I request all of you just come forward, please. So we'll have a wonderful time. I'm sure. How many want wonderful time? If you want wonderful time, you need something your attention, please. Right? Come forward, please. Come forward. If you want to be there, come forward. When you stand, then people can understand. Once again, when you stand, then people can understand who you are. Come on, please come forward. Right. That's great. That's great. I need your attention towards me, not towards left and right. Okay? So I request all of you keep your mobiles or something else which makes you distract you. Okay? You got the video? WhatsApp.
No, already it is going on live.
No, please. Right, please. Okay, please. Everybody got it? Okay, right. Come faster, please. That's great. So I hope whoever is just sitting towards right side, please look towards me and just look at me. Okay? Eye contact is very important in communication. There is no eye contact, communication breaks. When communication breaks, everything breaks. Then what is the use of being here? Isn't it? So eye contact is very powerful. Still we are connecting with our mobiles, not with us. Yes, look at me, look at me. If you are sitting like that, it becomes lunch. Right? It's okay? Is it okay? No, you can turn towards this. Right? I'm here for you only. Are you here for me? And I'm here only for you. I didn't come for anything else. Right? Absolutely. Just before we start something, see, I want to ask a question. Can I ask a question? Albert Einstein, the great professor or great something scientist, says that questions are the lasers of the brain. Questions are the lasers of the brain. No question, mind doesn't work. And your mind starts work. What is the question means? Please, anybody can stand. One person can stand, students. Anyone, one person can stand. I said already, the one who stands, people can understand. Very good, very good. You are standing, madam. Wonderful. Yeah, can you please list off some leaders' names? Anybody? Some list of leaders' names. My voice is clear? Any leader, eyes you don't.
Revanth Reddy.
Revanth Reddy, very good. Pawan Kalyan, sir. KCR, sir. Jagan, sir. Give it somebody. Chandrababu, sir. Okay, when we are speaking about elders, we have to add sir. It's not respect, right? It's very important. Come on, once again. Narendra Modi, sir. Come on, please, others. Come on, no mic required. Your voice is audible to me, please, madam. Dr. 𝐂𝐴𝐵 Abdul Kalam, sir. Right? Mahatma Gandhi, sir. Jawaharlal Nehru, sir. Yes, anybody can say that. Yes. Ambedkar, sir. Please, madam. Indira Gandhi. Please, anybody. Yes. Subhash Chandra Bose. Bhagat Singh. Madam, please. Rajiv Gandhi, please. Okay, from Dubai, Prince. Okay, right, very good. Okay, Gandhi Tata. See, we have mentioned so far list of 50. Shivaji. Okay, Chhatrapati Shivaji. Okay, me also. Okay, I'm just really happy about that one. Since I to understand, we list the name of leaders. We are so sorry. Not even one person also from our family.
My mother.
Isn't it? Our leaders list is somewhere 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, but not something like right now that who are in our family. When there is no one leader from our family means we have an opportunity that we can become. We have an opportunity that we can become. Yes or no? And try to understand, leader is not the one who educated. The leader is not the one who educated. The leader is the one who executed. If you are not going to execute something, you are not going to become a leader. Execute means what? Results. The progress. You are going to results and progress that you are going to become a leader. Otherwise, you are not. Results will be two: positive, negative, neutral. But positive, neutral doesn't work. And absolutely it will be advanced. It makes you something forward. Then only you are going to become a leader. Otherwise, it's not possible. Right? So I want to see you, some of us here, after this session. Maybe I'll take as much as less time, but it's not possible to something make it long hours also. But in a short period, we can't create something great impact also. But your mind is attentive 100% here. It is possible. Can we make it possible? Yes. So listen to this statement. 100 minutes. Keep your backbone straight, everybody. This is like switching on your brain. Keeping your backbone straight is switching on your brain, right? So 100 minutes with 1% concentration. 100 minutes with 1% concentration. What is the results? Listen carefully. 100 minutes with 1% concentration. What is the results? We don't have a mathematical addition. 100 minutes with 1% concentration. What is the results? 1% only. 100 into 1. 100 into 1? 1. 100 into 100? 100 into 100. But actually the results will be only 1. Because percentage of concentration is only 1. Please try to understand 1 minute. 1 minute with 100%. With 1 minute, 100%. So the results will be 100. Now in the sense sometimes you want to give password. You can give many password without concentration. It doesn't open. Right? Similarly, you need 1% of concentration and 100 minutes, results. But with a 100% concentration, with 1 minute, will give a results. That is called opening the passwords, opening the doors, opening the brain, opening anything in life also. Isn't it? So highest thing what we have in importance means our concentration. This is a world of distraction. This is a world of distraction. Now we are in the distracting world. In this distracting world, who can be alive? Who can be alive means, listen carefully. Focus on focus. Focus on focus. Until focus will focus on you. If you don't focus on focus, nobody can focus on you. Let's focus on focus. Otherwise, you are not focused by anybody. Let's focus on focus. Do you understand? You might not understand something. And once again, I'm telling you, focus on focus until focus will focus on you. If you don't focus on focus, nobody can focus on you. The reason you're not focused. That is why nobody can focus on you. Come on, let's focus on yourself. Then everybody can focus on you. Mahesh Babu never focus on you. He focuses on himself. He grows and make everybody also to focus on himself because his abilities, right? Come on, let's start to focus on your abilities, your learnings and skills and everything, right? I just want to make you something to resonate everybody. So can you please, I request the team, the one who are first, give a big round of applause for them. No, this is not applause. Give a big round of applause. Exciting. Okay, yeah. I hope you have 2 eyes. You have 2 eyes? You have 2 eyes. God has given 2 eyes. God has given 2 eyes to realize the realize of real life. To realize the realize of real life. Observe carefully what just resonates in here. Is it audible? Yeah. Keep your backbone straight, everybody. Look at carefully. Screen is not visible. You might have seen it, but now we are going to reconnect ourselves. We are going to reconnect ourselves with this. Come on, just observe it. Sometimes this technical problem, not only here, not only in India, worldwide will happen. Because of, we don't know what is going to happen. But once it starts work, it is going to connect us. It is going to connect us. It's very important. Picture will be bored means, lecture will be bored. Lecture will be, picture will be once more. Picture will be once more. Look at it. Observe what is happening. So we just try to understand. One person make the entire trying. One person make the entire trying to laughing, or to make something forget about their whatever the past or present moment. Isn't it? One person has a power. One person has the power. 99 never becomes 100. 99 never becomes. What is missing? That one is you are in the sense absolutely there is a difference between you and other. There is a difference between you and other. That one person you want to become. That one person you want to become. Yes or no? Yes. Because if I ask you, you say yes, that is not means yes. It is no only, right? So you try to understand it is not the one everybody can become a leader, but a problem of a person can make a leader. A problem of a person can make a leader. A Gandhiji, so we can consider as a leader. Actually, he faced a lot of problems. What kind of problems? He thrown from the throne. Isn't it? Someone threw him out. He feels shameful. Because of he feels shameful. That time he decided in 1927, I just thrown from this. I was thrown from this train, right? Now I'll throw you from the country of my country. He decided from that time, from then onwards, he started to fight that we are seeing the freedom of now. He stands as a leader. So it is a long-term process. Leadership is a long-term process, not short-term process. I just want to make you some other things also. Can you please make on screen? My dear, you can look at me, practice. Right. What do you see here? Say louder. National flag you see. That's wonderful. The next, most influential Indian. Okay, I just want to take an example. If I take some other country also is okay for you, all of you. How many of you know Elon Musk? Many of you, right? Okay, before I'll come to later about that. Okay, so let's see. I want to just make you to understand some people in India also. It's some people in India also. Many of us we are not aware of that because we are not aware means we are missing something. We are missing something. So do you like to miss something? No, right? So come on, give a big hand for yourself. Give a big hand for yourself. No, why I just want to make big hand means somebody is sleeping here. That's what I want to make you big sense. Come on, give a big round of applause. That is not at all clap. This is sleeping claps. It's really hard. So yes, can you please make everybody just look at other person. Say namaste. With a smile. With a smile. Everybody. Yes, yes. Namaste. Come on, everybody. You can say to others. Come on, say. What's wrong? Namaste means I'm respecting you. Isn't it? I'm respecting you. Okay, say namaste once again. Once again. Sir, please, namaste once again. Opposite, front and left and right. Okay, namaste. But anybody can say that. Right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Right. Wonderful. Right. See, namaskaram. Namaskaram. Mana samskar. So, namaskaram, prati namaskaram, mana samskar. Absolutely. Yes or no? Right. So, give respect, take respect. It's very important. So, what I mean to say that from India, that we have to say about, there are many leaders. How many of you know that 2,400 years ago? How many years ago? Sir, we are in 2025, then you are telling about 2,400 years ago. Before calendar introduced, I'm talking about that. Try to understand. 2,400 years ago also, there was a leader who created the many leaders, and today we are standing as a one of the, just like, one of the epitome in the world, that he is none other than. Now, whatever the something like, formulas for the leader, or whatever that we are seeing that, like modified or something, we got that one leader from India is none other than Chanakya. How many of you know that Chanakya? Right? You know that. But if you start to familiar with him, friendship with his literature, friendship with his knowledge, I am sure that you will understand that a lot of differences that he has. Yes, Chandragupta, the one who created the Chandragupta, right? So actually, intentionally, he has created that kind of a leader. For what? For the betterment of our country. So, to develop our culture. So try to understand, we don't follow any culture of that our culture. We don't follow our culture, we become the vulture. Vulture means to trouble others and be happy. So try to understand, you have to follow your culture and which resembles others also to respect, understand. So you want to just be like, develop the culture or become the vulture. No, we can't, we should not like that. So we have to develop the culture, right? So we should not become the vulture which troubles others and make us, right? So let's please go for next. So I would like to introduce one person, like please, next please. No. Right. See, I would like to introduce. How many of you know him? can talk. The President of America, Barack Obama, speaks about him, just few lines, just 40 seconds of limit. Just can you play that, Barack Obama? So what he speaks about, like just listen, just go ahead please. Minimize it and then play it please. Right? Everybody listen carefully and what he speaks. Yeah. Everybody keep it backwards straight, look at screen. Is it okay? You can play directly, right? It's not visible. It's not visible. You can play directly. Okay, done? Directly you can play. Yeah. Okay, please. Why is not audible? Okay, then?
100 years ago,
Yeah.
America welcomed a son of India, Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda helped bring Hinduism and yoga to our country. When he came to my hometown, there, at a great gathering of religious leaders, he spoke of his faith, divinity, every soul, and purity of love. He began his speech by saying, "Sisters and brothers of America." So today, let me say, sisters and brothers of India.
So what actually he just remembered that one dialogue means, it is not something has come to America for something else. He just want to create the beauty of love. There is a divinity in every human being. Just we have to understand. That is why he entered into the America. Still also there is a something street called Swami Vivekananda Park. Why should American has to give us? We were actually at that time slavery country. But we remember, or they remember, as Swami Vivekananda, one of the great persons, the reason he created a culture in everybody to get the respect. What is that? Up to that time, they have listened, ladies and gentlemen. But first time, Americans and other country people have listened from a great person, my dear sisters and brothers of America. With that one emotional feeling, everybody connected that. Who is this person? Who is just calling us like a brothers and sisters? From which country he is, like they started. So that is what our culture makes us connect each other. He's telling that. So which language we speak doesn't matter. Which kind of background history doesn't matter. But once we create something value to others, we get the value from others. So when we become the value added person in the life of others, we get the value from others. When we get value, when we add the value to others, then we get that value. When we don't add the value to others, we are not going to get any value. That is what he added a value, not in one country, but many countries, whatever that we visited that time. Okay, I hope why I don't want to say from my words means maybe if I say from my words that you think that I'm just like a manipulating, right? So like one of the epitome of like a president, he is mentioning that. So 100 years ago. So yes, I mean the American people have invited a son called from India, but he just like everybody just greeted that. What he greeted? My dear brothers and sisters of America. He created that kind of culture. So you try to understand culture connected still also after 100 years. So what a respect he developed that, and he says that once in England, what happened means, so some of from group of educated people have come who knows about India. Something he asked. What he asked means, why your Indian girls and women won't give shake hand? Why your Indian girls, women won't give shake hand? He said that simply. Will you give shake hand for your England queen? Will you give shake hand for England queen? He said, oh, it's not possible. Absolutely. Every Indian girl and woman is something queen of the India. You can't give shake hand directly. You can't give directly shake hand. It's really tough. Right? So every father considers Indian girls all like their queens. Isn't it? That is the respect we can create it. That is for our culture. Yes, you can give shake hand, but it was the culture we had. The touching also is very hard, because it transforms a lot of things, right? Connectivity and all these things. There are many things we can get something respect from the great leaders, right? So I would like to go to the next slide, please. Next slide, please. Right? Right. So who doesn't just remember him? After his demise also we all remember. Why? He added the value not for one country, the entire world. And right now I would like to say one thing. Actually, once Obama was something like, President of America, he used to visit something our country. At that time, 6 months before, how many months before? 6 months before, he sent to India a team who can just like a security check in everything. I don't have belief. Indians like security or something. 6 months before they have come and just occupied the entire India wherever he is visiting. But once he came to know that, Abdul Kalam sir, while he was giving speech, was demise. Without taking single moment, he cancelled all the programs and fly to India, especially for Tamil Nadu. Why he has come? He is not a leader for something like India. He said that I'm a citizen of universe. I'm a citizen of universe. We're all also citizen of this universe. We're all also citizen of this universe. We had to add the value for every country like that. So he worked like that. He's a missile man of India. Whatever his services are something indomitable, incredible. Yes or no? After his death also still he is alive in the form of something like wise, his actions, his values, his standards. And even Abdul morning, Rambabu sir mentioned that. What is that? Dream is not the thing which you see in sleep. Dream is not the thing which you sleep. And dream is the thing which doesn't make you sleep. Isn't it? Yes. So absolutely, if you are sleeping in the night time, in the sense that you are really comfort zone. You are in the comfort zone. Comfort zone people can't become leaders. The one who sacrificed some sleep, not for himself, for others, for adding the value, they only can stand as the leaders. They only can, after their death, also start living their life of others. We remember some people not because of their property. We remember some people because of their something values they add in our lives. So we want to get the value after death also, in the sense, absolutely we have to work like a leader. We have to work like a leader. Otherwise, see, if we are not a leader, we can become a labor. We can become a... So being labor is good, being leader is good. But it is easy? Not easy. Without making anything, we can become a leader. But by making a lot of things also, we can't become a leader. It takes time. It takes what kind of time? Means highly focused time we need to focus. Highly focused time. It's very, very important. So simply, I would like to add something for you. So let's see. Right, I got something. Can anybody bring a one white plate? Please a plate, please. Right. So I just thought to say this. What is this? What is this? Glass of water. Okay, glass of water. Okay, glass of water. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Right. Is it okay for some time? We can hold it here. Right, please. So thank you. So we can turn towards this. So please, everybody, is it visible? Yes. Is it visible to everybody? Yes. Right. So yesterday night, when I purchased this, he asked that, sir, it comes for 200 times to cigarette. I'm not for cigarette. I just want something for reason for something. I said, okay, just. Is it working? Yes, there is. Working, right? And it is new, and I didn't use even it is the first time. I just tried to click it. Right? Working, right? So if I drop,
spark will go.
What is that spark means? The life of the leadership is just dying because of problems and financial problems, personal problems, healthy problems, love failures, and other problems. So now I just bring it out and try to make it. Just losing the spark and going to die. See, just one time we are just in problems, we are dying like innocents. So can we become a leader? It's not possible, right? But actually it is possible. Yes. How we can make it possible in the sense we need another one. We need another one. So just try to understand. So now I just try to make it something. It is trying to light. Right? Yes or no? Yes. So we need a leadership like this. Yes. So whoever something like surrounding us. If there is a leader, please make something like your presence with them. Yes. You are not downfall. You are something breakdown financially in all aspects of time. If leader is with you, you will live like that. So you start to work like every time you need sometimes you need something, a support. But in future, without the support also you can light like this. So now it is going to work. No, spark loses, right? So please try to understand. Don't lose because of your financial problems or personal problems, healthy problems like this. Dip into that problems and try to be associated with the leaders, and leaders can make a lot of difference in your life. So you find any leader, please, thank you, please. Give a big round of applause for me. Right? Okay, so there are many things I would like to add. The reason Albert Einstein says again, example is not another way to teach. Example is not another way to teach. Example is the only way to teach. Example is the only way to teach. What he says, in the sense, like, no, I already mentioned something. Okay, right? Yeah. What is this? What is this? Mirasham. Very good, very clear. How much of the price of this? 1 rupee, 2 rupee, something. See, almost in India or another country, we use maximum of it. And then we PPS. Yes or no? Already PPS. See, yes or no? Yes or no? 1 rupee, 2 rupee will purchase the maximum utilize cheskogaligam. Please tell me how much of value we are. How much of value we are? We are not using maximum, isn't it? We are minimizing ourselves, not learning, not growing, not adding value to yourself, to others. Then how can we just become maximized? Yes or no? The one who can use, like this here we are using our philosophy or attitude or something, using the maximum of it. If somebody asks, Ira Mari Intaga ante, Aura Rundupal Pettikonna. Yes or no? Rundupal Pettikonna, just how valuable we are. Maybe we don't know the value of us. We don't know the value of us. Who knows the value of us? Who knows the value of us? Again, here there is a lot of difference. You might listen many stories. You don't know the value of you until you meet the another valuable person. Another valuable person you meet, that time your value will be measured. Until that time you don't know the value of you. Okay? So I'm sure that if you are associated with such kind of people, such kind of leaders, I'm sure that you are going to be like, indomitable person or something incredible person in this world. So you please tell me, you want to become a leader, there are some qualities. There are some. So can I say these qualities? And after this I'm going to just wind up if it is possible. Okay? Are you ready to listen?
Yes.
Only listening is no use, because all listeners are not going to active participants. Right? So if you take something, it is very important for you. Like that. I'm sure that you can add the value for you. Okay? Come on, give a big hand for yourself. No. Claps kodite, nee healthy bounty. Claps kodite, nee healthy bounty. Ela ante telsa? There are two categories of people, male and female. Right? There is a third category also. Isn't it? Third category people ni meer eppudaina super specialty hospital chusara? చూసారా? చూడరు కూడా. ఎందుకు తెలుసా? మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ దాకా కొన్ని వేల సార్లు క్లాప్స్ కొడతారు. క్లాప్స్ కొట్టడం వల్ల టాప్ టు బాటమ్ will be free of cost, will be active. Come on, clap for yourself. Again, still not clapping. Okay, clap for yourself. You never will be hospitalized if you are clapping. You never will be hospitalized. Okay, right, that's good. And I'm sure that because of you clap, somebody will be awake. Somebody will be awake, not from the sleep, from the life. From the life. So for that reason, you have to be active. You have to be active. So you know that the SIM card, whatever the SIM card, whatever the powerful SIM card, whatever the country SIM card, if it is not activated, does it work? Similarly, sir, you are not activated, you are not going to work. Which family you belong, which kind of background you have, doesn't matter. You need to activate yourself. You need to, by submitting what? Proof. Right? Here you have to submit yourself. I am ready. If you are not ready, you are not going to become something activated. Right? Come on, let's try to understand that. You yourself submit like proof. I am ready to stand as a leader. I decided when I was a small young age itself, I decided that I have a problem. So these problems made me to just overcome all this problem. From my family, I stood up one step forward. The reason, how many of you know Telugu here? Telugu regiments? Majority of you, right? So usually what happened is, I used to dream. I do like this, I do like this, I do like this. I used to say to my mother. My mother said that, your Baba said the same thing. My Baba chepparu, my Mama chepparu. Andaru cheppi, goda kinda కూర్చున్నారు అని చెప్పింది. ఏం చెప్పింది? గోడ కింద కూర్చున్నారు అని చెప్పింది. So every time I used to listen the same dialogue, counter dialogue. I said to my mother, 10 years old itself, అందరూ గోడ కింద కూర్చుంటారు కదా, నేను మాత్రం గోడకి కూర్చుంటాను, I said. At that time. So that time made me the difference. My main mindset is something. I never just live like normal life. I want to just break that middle class family life. I want to break that normally how other people are living. I want to make difference in my life. For that difference, I choose a weapon called learning. What? So this is what Chanakya mentioned that. So you want to become something leader, you have to become evergreen learner. Evergreen? In learning, remove your L. What's the name? Earning means not money, values, standards, and something, lot of other things like that. So there are a lot of other things also. Learning is very important that you have to develop morning to evening. Morning to evening. Every single day you have to learn. You have to learn. That is called collecting information. What is the first point? Once again? Once again? Once again? Yes, so if you are collecting information that what you want to become, definitely you are just one step forward. One step forward to become a leader. Yes? Yes or no? And after collecting something, all information, then we think that we have many things like this. No, we have to work on them. We have to work on them. Which is best for you, which is suitable for you, which is not suitable for you. We have to segregate. We have to separate. We have to bring the best out of it. We have to bring the best out of it. Then only that is called, like, we can call study. What we can call study or research or being expert or doing something great things on this. So if you are doing this kind of second thing, what is the second thing? Study about whatever the information you have. The third thing is all about you have to do experiment. What do you have to do? Experiment on what? Whatever you have studied, on that you have to do experiments. If you do experiments and show that with that experiments, you can become slowly like experienced person, and you start to believe yourself that you have the knowledge, that you have the skills, that you have all the abilities, then you can move forward. The last one, you have to give this knowledge with this information, with this experiments, and started to give trainings. Started to give. If you are not able to give the training to others with your knowledge, you're not going to stand as a leader. So people who all have come here, they started to train you and give knowledge for you. They are in the third stage. They are in the third stage and almost reaching to the fourth stage also. And the fourth stage is creating many other leaders surround you. It is very difficult. That is called Chanakya has done in those days itself. He created the leader 2400 years ago. Still we are talking about him. Isn't it? So leader never dies. Leader never dies. He still lives after his death. Ratan Tata we can talk. Isn't it? Everybody have Google? Just text in Google. Just text in Google everybody. Whatever I just asked you. Who is the world's highest donor? Who is the highest donor in the world? Who is the highest donor in the world? Yes. Who is the one? Anybody? Why his name was actually not Ratan Tata, Jamshedji Tata, right? See, 100 years ago itself, he donated some amount of that. Still also, the benefit they are getting, still. There is no other person like who donated like that, because he created a legacy in the world. Isn't it? There are many rich persons like him. There are many rich persons like him, but nobody have donated like that, because not because of he's rich. Like I can see in Telugu, Dhanam undadam kaadu dhanavantudu ante, Dhanam undadam kaadu dhanavantudu ante, Dana gunam undadam ante dhanavantudu. The one who donates, he is the richest person. If you can't donate something, how can you become rich? I have 100 crores, I can't give 1 lakh rupee also. Can I become rich? It is not the name the rich. Even I have 100 rupees, I give 1 rupee to others. I am so rich. I am 1 rupee rich. I am 1 rupee because I have given 1 rupee. So how much you donate, that much rich you can become. So how much money you have, that doesn't make you rich. How much money you can give it to others, that makes you rich. That makes you rich. You want to rich, you want to be rich. You want to be rich or rich. So then start to donate. Don't think donate means money. Donate in the sense like knowledge, right? And ideas. And any other thing that you create impact in others' life also, there is also donation, right? So, Virendra, Dheeraj, just now I met him. So he is doing something like an NGO, some activities. So actually it is beyond his level of thinking. Actually he has to do something studying or something. He is doing beyond that, collecting funds, raising funds, donating something like that. It's a great sign. There is a quality of leadership. He learned to interact, to discuss, share his ideas, and some people will come him, the like-minded people. From now onwards, the base started of leadership, right? So give a big round of applause for him also, right? So before I just end up, I just want to tell you that something. Are you ready to listen? Are you ready to listen? So this is for Telugu or English, or everybody just listen carefully. One of my great professors, Dr. Srinivas Rao sir. So when I met him, he discussed with me. I just want to add here. Listen carefully. Even some people you may not understand Telugu in the sense, but you can feel my language. Listen carefully. Keep it backward straight. He says that I ante kannu, I ante nenu. I ante kannu, I ante nenu. Nene kannu, kanne nenu. Nene kannu, nene kannu. See, I ante nenu, I ante kannu. Na kannu sunitam, nenu unnatam. Na kannu sunitam, నేను ఉన్నతం. ఈ దేహానికి కన్నంత ముఖ్యమో, ఈ దేహానికి కన్నంత ముఖ్యమో, ఈ దేశానికి నేను అంత ముఖ్యం. You try to understand you are more valuable person when you give the value for yourself. If you don't give the value for yourself, you are not valued to others. And when you add value in this, first you have to be valuable, right? How can you become more valuable without adding value to yourself? Adding skills, adding something knowledge, adding something learning thing, or doing research. If you are busy, you never become lazy. If you are busy, you never become lazy. If you are not busy, I am sure that nobody can consider you. Nobody can consider you. So let's be busy and just not be lazy, and you can become a crazy in minds of others. So you want to be crazy in minds of others? Yes? Okay, that's great. And I would like to just convey a great tons of thanks. The reason we almost 4 years ago we connected, and I sometimes Rambabu sir is feeling the same thing, right? So why Rambabu sir, you're working so hard, and you're also government employee, Madam also is government employee, but you have something like 2 children, lovable children, everything. Why is working in the sense that the one who has a dream, he can't sleep. The one who has a dream, he can't sleep. Because dreams makes him to work. Why? Early morning when I wake up 5:30, my wife says, sleep some more time. But who will work? Not I work. My dream doesn't make me to just not to wake up like that, not to be like that. Come on, just before you just leave from, before you just sleep out of from the sleep, that I remembered that there are some people who are awaiting for me. They're online students or something like that. So early morning 6 o'clock I started some training for what means not to just train only. I want to be ready in the morning. I want to fresh up. I don't want to sleep after 6 o'clock. When sun rises, I should not rise means what? When sun rises, I not rise means what? I'm just demising something useless person, right? So before sun rises, I want to see the sun rise. Then only I can rise like a sun. So Suryanlaga velgalante mundu Suryanlaga manam kalani. Right? So we have to burn like a sun, then only we can move like a sun. Okay? So I would like to say a wonderful thanks to Rambabu sir for giving this great opportunity to organize this such a lovable people. And I just feel that a lot of happiness for this program. I also have shuffled my other programs also before and after prepone and postpone. But whatever it is a valuable time to meet all young minds or something other there are foreign delegates and some other brothers and sisters and colleagues and leaders, everybody. It is like a feeling of resonating the vibration of positiveness. Yes or no? Yes or no? So I am thankful for all the leaders who have come here, all the trainers, all the whoever the dignitaries and everybody. So I thanks to my mother, I thanks to my wife, I thanks to my gurus, I thanks to everybody because of they are, I am. Because of they are, I am. If they are not, I am not. So I would like to say thanks to all my parents, my wife, everybody, because to stand here, they also have done a great work. Without just their presence, I may not be here, right? So I would like to say thanks to all of them. Thank you so much for giving this great opportunity.
Thank you. That was an amazing speech. Can we give a big round of applause for it? Big round of applause. From this speech, I would like to say 6 points which I learned, which I liked it. The first one is he told, example is not the way to teach. Be an example. And the second one which I liked is, be a better version of yourself. The third one is, associate with the people whom you want to be. If you want to be a leader, be with them. So that was the point which I liked it. And then, I love the way he got an example. It was not just talking. He gave a lot of examples whom we know very personally, where we were able to connect with the people whom he was talking. And the second thing was, he was having a very good eye contact and he was very motivated, and at the same time he made us also to be a motivational people. I think you were able to connect with him when he was talking? Yes. Yes. And the third one, and the last one which I liked about his speech was gratitude. Wherever we are, whatever we do, at last we have to be gratitude to the forum, or gratitude to the people, or gratitude to the God, and gratitude to yourself. That's the thing which I liked it. I hope so you all understood and you were motivated the way he wants to be connected. So be connected with the people whom you want and be a better version of yourself. With this, thank you, and over to the speaker.
Thank you, Shivaji sir, and thank you, Sangeeta Jagadish ma'am. So next, we'll be going to the next speaker session. So I would like to request Kalyani ma'am to give the introduction of the speaker.
Hello everyone. So to who don't know me, my name is Kalyani and I am a coach in chair as well. And today the next session would be from Dr. Alamita, and she's a Toastmaster and she's a certified Toast speaker trainer, and she's a very lovely person to talk to. I've seen many of her advanced meeting sessions and she's a wonderful, wonderful speaker. She has brought up a lot of concepts in front of us, and today I see a lot of markers and sketch pens coming out, so I think it's going to be an energetic and colorful session. So yeah, over to you, Alamita.
You have his pen drive, he's saying.
I'll be the one.
Shivaji said you have his pen
I'll
drive.
be the one.
He gave it to you.
Okay.
He has written.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm a cowboy.
You'll take it?
I'll take care. We have been listening to the leaders and the speakers. The more you're
is from the book Connecting. So many people are communicating, but they're not connecting. Why? The first principle there is connecting involves influence. You can never connect until you have influence. Okay? So what is Coach Adanita doing out there? I don't know if you can read it. They have read my LinkedIn or my Facebook, but I want you to realize where my life is invested nowadays. Can you read what's on the wall? It's where my life is invested. For the reference, I have to let you see each page. This is my website. No, just sit down. Relax. Chill. The speakers will cheer. They chill. They will be the judge later. Okay? I want you to relax, guys. I just want to give them something that I wrote in the presentation slide. Each title there has a dashboard. This is my personal website. This is about me as a Toastmaster. Can you see it? Can you see on the screen? This is about my dashboard to grow myself as a Maxwell coach, life coach. And this is a dashboard about me as a career direct consultant. And this is a dashboard about me as an international missionary. No, actually, it's the website of the organization if I want to join the events or the missions. And this is my new dashboard as an international disaster response responder. 3 months ago, I was in Korea training for disaster response. We're not talking about flood, earthquake, we're talking about preparation for war. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a lot of powers in your hands. And you and only you can see that. The question is, what are you doing with those in your hands? Alright? Now, I go to my next prepared stuff. Oh, where do I go? Down? Told you I'm ready.
Good morning, class. Today's lesson is going to be about 𝐻𝐫𝐵. In 𝐻𝐻𝐸, it talks about all their life up to now. They continue in such a way that it doesn't define all they can see from the dark wall. Because they don't even think outside of this game. All they know about life is this dark wall. However, one day, a slave and he discovers a whole new world outside of the cave. And because he is now enlightening one, his job is to come and free those that are still trapped in the cave.
How many of you just saw this film today? Raise your hand. Okay, good. Okay. So nobody has seen this film? Alright.
Look, think about it like this. The front row consists of kings, bishops, queens, pretty much the people in charge of the country. The second row is made up of pawns. The pawns are least important. Pretty much what the leaders use to protect and benefit themselves. They're meant to be used for your own advantage.
Don't forget your red mask. Put it on. And now I'll pass you on to Carla with the segment on terrorism.
What do you observe? Listen to the word. 𝐻𝐻𝐸. I need just one clap. One only. From one boy, what's your takeaway? Did you feel the movie? Did you see yourself? Any thoughts? The dream will come true. Get the mic. Say something about the dream. We're not going to move on until you get the mic. Get it. Ball and soul. Go in here. Go in here. Speak something.
Speak something, man.
Go here. Say something and then give it one word.
Good morning.
We want to learn from you. Give us one.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Fast, please. Not give the mic to girls.
Somebody in the ladies group? All right.
She's ready.
I just saw that everyone are masked and they are not like their selves. That is not their true self. But the girl, she wanted to get rid of it, but because she was suffering by being masked. Yeah. She wanted to be herself. Thank you.
What? More? The parents. It's something. Young people listen. Get the value.
Yeah, I saw in the video that everybody was masked and it was seen as a normal thing. It was normal for everybody to be like others and copy others, and it was normal. But it is not. We need to be our own inner core self.
What's that? One.
But there's another problem. There's another problem. Listen.
Can you drink? It irritates me.
What is the word being magnified? Because to me that is not a joke. Apathy means apartment in Korea. To the ears of Coach Anonita, it's a bad spirit. Why? So it says here apathy is a Romanized abbreviation of the Korean word called apartment. But the brainwashing of today's generation speaks about a deeper concept. And the funny thing about it is, it also is like the word apathy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's read the word on the Google. 1, 2, 3. One, everybody. What is apathy? Can you read?
Lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
Lack of interest, enthusiasm, and concern. We had the first film, right? We have another film. Parents, listen. I'm gonna go to. We will have a workshop for 5 to 10 minutes, but it's just a taste, a foretaste of the module that I do and the book that I'm writing that has the concept about how to unleash the uniqueness of life in you, in your own life. Okay? It came from the question, from the power of curiosity, what is my lifestyle? So that my theme song will not be, I don't want to miss a thing. What is my lifestyle? After that, this thoughts, this truth has come out. This workshop was launched in Thailand for the professionals, and I'm in a journey of growing myself as I grow others. Coach, our first speaker, said, as you increase, as you add value to other people, your value as well is added. So this is my intention to grow people, to advance others. So I live by advancing others. I live by not advancing myself, but by advancing others. I ask them to write down their dreams and visions. So they create dream boards, vision boards. I ask them to advance their year at one glance by using the 8 dimensions of wellness that is only being talked about in the medical field. What are the 8 dimensions of wellness? Everybody read. Financial, mental, vocational, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, social. And if the owner of your life today is just finished or unfinished, pass your paper. What will be your legacy? what do you live today for the betterment of mankind? I call that advancing your year. I call that vision boarding. I just don't allow people to throw me their trash. I calibrate through the dimensions of wellness. Number 3, it is also needed that they have to know their life design. Now, is there a tool that I can know who am I? Who knows the song Who Am I? By Casting Crowns. I am the flower quickly fading, here today and gone tomorrow, a wave tossed in the ocean, a vapor in the wind. Those are descriptions of our being a human. But the word out there is marketing the opposite way. What's the marketing word by the world? I'm unstoppable. Why are you laughing, guys? Allow me to show you one of my certification, which is about okay. Question. Is it nowadays possible for you to know the you in you? The answer is yes. Here is the tool. It's a 25 years tool, wherein if you want to be certified, you have to pass through to become career direct consultant.
You are uniquely designed. You have unlimited potential to be more, do more, and maximize your God-given talents and abilities. You understand fully who you are, what you are designed to do, what gets you excited, and the true impact that you can have in your world. You're ready for your life calling. Career Direct is an innovative assessment and consultation tool designed to optimize your effectiveness in life and work. It's the first time-tested and revolutionary assessment that profiles 4 areas: your personality, interests, skills, and values to help you grow and make the best choices for your life and career. Now, most career assessment tools measure only 1 or 2 dimensions of a person. To reach your full potential, you need a complete understanding of each of the 4 areas, and how they can relate, and how to align all 4 areas into a harmonious flow, igniting your passion. Career Direct was developed over a 10-year period, and hundreds of thousands of people have trusted Career Direct to help them find direction. You can update your assessment in any of the more than 18 languages and connect with any of our consultants around the globe.
So did you see that? Is Coach Nice a serious woman? Everybody? I just don't play hands to people. I ask them to write down what you see. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, each one of us is entrusted with God-given dreams and visions. And in the last days, these God-given dreams and visions will be realized in front of us, young and old people alike. Now the question is, how do we train the generation? How will they know that these dreams and visions are valid? That they are not your weirdo, pare. Best friend, you're a weirdo. You're thinking a lot of impossible things. And then that person will just, because nobody's validating the person. Did I position well? Did I life coach out there? Because each of our lives is precious to the Maker. Each one of us is a treasure. Each one of us is a masterpiece. So this assessment includes 2 kinds of results. For educational, those who want to go to college, they want to know what course that best fits their own life, and those who are having career transition. So I want to offer this to SGF.
Say there are 100 students who wants to know what college course they want to take. There's a fee on that. And there's money for SGF using my license as one of the global consultants. And eventually, if anybody's interested to get the training from the organization, there's money for SGF. There are people that are into the career transition. And part of you being how to be you is to incorporate your growth program, to design your personal growth program, and it is where we find it in the book of John Maxwell, the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. That program is so powerful such that you can appropriate each law to have a breakthrough in your life. So how did Coach Alanita do that? So that's it. What's the red mark? I am fully aware that I am a special force. So the reason why those organizations. So I have to deal, as I study the book, as I teach the module, I do cognizant of what my path should be. Okay, so that is part of the program that I'm doing, and finally I get to mingle with these people. You have to check, put your dream to the test. Is that really your dream, or you're just following the trending? And there's the book about it. That's the module as a Maxwell coach. We can use that as well. Okay, now I think I'm done with this, and let's go to the workshop so that I can sit down. Okay, but before that, I want to tour you 1 minute to the stuff that Coach Alanita has been doing. So having known my own design, I have undergone 3 career direct assessment so that I can refine God's will for my life. No longer mine, but His. Okay? So these are very frightening mission work or frightening positioning. So do I say yes to the design of God in my life or forget about it? But I am serious to follow because I am called to those souls that are feeling so low, lost, and confused, and they really want to know who they are. I'm looking for the ears that are waiting for my voice. That's just it. Not everybody. So I have launched several workshops, and I'm using also the Maxwell for the youth curriculum, and coach them, undergo dream moving workshop, online and offline, so they write down their dreams and visions, either in statement form or in picture form. They have to articulate that to me, and I encourage them, talk to their parents to discover their own life design. Okay, you have watched the file a while ago, and then tour them to growth program. So I talk to the youth in my nation. If you do not want to talk to people, talk to the table, talk to the floor, and even talk to the wall, so that you can grow yourself. Why am I in front of you? I am a child, like in a setting of a refugee. I'm from the poor, and this is my playground. But God has blessed me to travel to different nations, Europe, Turkey, Asia, now I'm in your nation, because my dream is so simple. Lord, as I see my feet on the ground of that nation, allow me to speak life to that nation. That's already a dream come true. I don't have to get the gold of that nation. I just want to pray for those nations and to add value to the person assigned to me. Glory to God. So again, we can take leadership. Not only, it's not about us, it's about advancing others. Okay, these are some of the collaborations, and God gave me a time to be with SGF. However, I move around the nation and talk to the politicians, talk during youth camps. I am also there, and I work with Rotary leaders. I work with church leaders to write down the dreams and visions. So, you know the song, "A Million Dreams dreams. A million dreams is being released as they write down their dreams and visions and as they stand up and take a stand for their dreams and visions. Then we lay hands to their vision boards. So I incorporate the module into a retreat type. This one is my biggest group. It's a youth forum. I'm praying that even the government would join with the church leaders or even business leaders to create a youth forum to make the youth informed of the problems and the challenges of the nations. So the avenue is youth forum. Okay, so I also help create events for women. So I'm really cognizant of where am I involved. Later, last year, I'm being involved with some of the government. And my name is being name dropped in the gender and development as they formulate policies in the school, in the business, in the community. Talking about gender and development. Using the Safe Space Act and the Anti-Sexual Harassment Law. Do you have it here? So I can see myself in there, but okay. But why do I do that? Because of this why statement. A lot of speakers a while ago, do you know your why? And what is your why? Okay, from the 3P, passion, potential, and pain. I have been alone for over 30 years. Until now, I'm still alone. And there's the why. Okay. So I am very conscious of making my own spot when it comes to mental health advocacy, in the sense that I am in helping the youth think about themselves and position themselves. My only one dream is to be wise. I tell the young people, BMW, is it a dream? The mansion, is it a dream? No, you are a dream. You are God's dream to manifest on earth. When He says, I knew you before I formed you. The dream of Coach Alonita is only to be wise. In Proverbs 11:30, and he that winneth soul is wise. Round of life. So let's go to the workshop. 5 minutes more. I think I still have 5 minutes. I just have to tour you there, but let's go to the workshop. Now, how many are participating? Just 5 minutes workshop. Okay. How many are team number 1? The ladies? You are 10? The boys? Second. How many are participating also? 10. And another 10. And still 10. Okay. Now, create your own hashtag. Personal. Write it down there. I have pens there, colored pens. Design it in 5 minutes. There's an example here. No? Inspire yourself. Do not wait for other people to inspire you, to validate you. You inspire yourself. Set the motion for the year. Say, for example, Thrive in 2025, and then you have your name there. Big, make it big, readable. Just one hashtag. And then the next instruction, gather your hashtags in the middle of the table and create a central hashtag. Either you incorporate SGF or just your group, give a central theme or a central hashtag as you combine your hashtags. I have an example there, Alonita Doctor, hashtag the Dreamweaver, hashtag Thrive in 2025. Yes? The judges will be the speakers for the best group. Okay, everyone is given one board. Create one hashtag under your name. So just pick that one, the whiteboard there. Say for example, Alonita or Alonita Doctor, hashtag Thrive in 2025. My question is, what's yours? What's your hashtag? You don't have a pen? Okay, I prepared some pens. Come. the first instruction are personal hashtag, and then create one central hashtag. Okay, go, go, go. Move, move, move. Oh, you can do that. I told you already. And this is the summary. One hashtag. Give one thought. Okay, that's just for 10 minutes. Are you joining now? Okay, go. And then you display. Put your white in the table. We don't have a waiter. We will have to clear the table. Put your, okay, hashtag. Let's say, for example, you have, what's your hashtag? Handsome in 2024. What? Powerful, unstoppable in 2025. What? Come on, come on, come on. 5 minutes. Okay. Listen up. Second instruction. Create one central hashtag. Okay? And those who have finished, just all of you will clap. And then the speakers, you're done already? Oh, wow. So the speakers will choose the best group and there's a prize. Products from Thailand and some dollars. That's how I add value. Okay. Create a central team after the individual hashtag. Create one hashtag for your group. Just take a group name or a group hashtag. Okay. So that the other speakers can relax. Put here your white so that the speakers can check. They will be the judges. Choose the best group. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. You have? Okay. Clear the table. Clear. As a group. Then you put the corner paper in the middle. Put all your hashtags in the table. So the documenter can check, take video or take picture. That's one way of setting yourself in motion. Okay, leave it there. What's your name? Ashida, what is your hashtag for 2025? Okay, put it here, put it here. Put it here. Okay, okay. So the Ashida to be focused over the event. Glow up, hashtag. Okay, together, put here. And then create one group hashtag. Agree. Group hashtag. Group hashtag. And then Coach Sasha and me and Sir will move around and see who's the best group. We're the best group. No, you are disqualified. Get out. Asya, you don't need dollars.
The competition is over. The best group is right here.
You don't need dollars. You can give your dollars here in the envelope. Okay, this is the prize for the best group, and the judges are moving around now. I'm on my closing already. It's just that you are my closing. Sit down. It's the best group award with some dollars here divided by 10, and there's Thailand products. Okay. Oh, who is first to finish? Everybody will stand up and those who have finished in the group, and then the speakers will go around and see who's the best group. Suresh, you check who's the best group. Because we will award the best group award. And they will bring home the dollars and the Thailand products. There's US, Thailand, Philippines products. Okay, you ready? Okay. Oh, the boys are serious. Very good. Put it in the table. Clear your table. Move, move, move. Don't hurt. Be snappy. Okay. Move. Cups out. Cups out. Clear your table. Put it down. And create a central hashtag for the group. Okay. Sasha! You have to get Sasha out there.
Okay, the working member will get video. Okay. I want you to relax. Okay, agree on one central hashtag theme for your group? Nobody's listening to me. Give me the cups so that you can put the white hashtag. Give them. Okay? Okay? And then stand up and clap once you're done so that the speakers can go to your place and check with the best group. Okay, last 2 minutes. Who is the first winner? Sasha. Okay, who's that? Later. Okay, stand up and clap your hands, those who have finished, so that we will know the first. Candidate for this group. Okay, then wait. You're writing. Hashtag successful. You have colored, Oh, you have to clap so that we would know that you're finished. Okay, may I invite the speakers to move around? To see who's the best group so that later they will tell me who to award the best group. There's dollars there. Put it there. Okay. I can see the boys and the girls having a conference. Can you count how many are you? And okay, now you can sit down. Okay. What's your hashtag for this group? Where's your colored paper? Hashtag dreamers. Hashtag dreamers. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, you have your own. Okay. So how did you feel? Oh, wonderful. So, don't provoking, you provoke already. Okay, this group, what is your hashtag? Hashtag the dreamers. Your hashtag is? Should take a picture and smiling, shining. Hashtag shining. Shimmering. Shining, shimmering. Can you clap? There, good boy. Oh, sit down. The speakers will see. What is your hashtag? So we have hashtag the dreamers, shining, shimmering, and unique. Hashtag inspiring group. Your hashtag is? Hashtag saviors. Saviors? Where's your Here? No. Nothing. Right. Alright. So did you feel something from that? And then I want you to have, each one of you must have this token I prepared. Okay, all of you must have this. Help me, somebody. Help me, give them. No, you sit down. Okay, I want each one of you to show me if you have this one. And there is a colored bracelet here. Please wear it now. Get the bracelet like this. That is donated by a church. And the youth made this one for you guys here in India today. And I just want you to appreciate that because it's a hard labor. They call it colored bracelet or the gospel bracelet. Oh, would you want me to say something about the colors? Yes. Okay. Go with me. The color dark or black is about mankind being in desperation, hopeless, wayward, and helpless. But the red is about us having new hope and the reason for Christmas. And that Christmas bled. He bled the blood. Okay? And because of that, we have the white one. We have a new beginning, new life. We can live justified, sanctified, forgiven, and we can continue to grow with the color green. And with a new hope, we can live life with this and walk through the earth with confidence. Did you appreciate this one? So if you will talk to the person beside you in the bus, in the train, they will not commit because you cared to say something about the colors of life. Can I have one clap? Okay. Last but not least, before Rambabu kicks me out of here.
Coach Alanita, what is this pouch for?
Dollars.
First you put on $1. Where's the dollar?
Sit down. And I just finished.
Please tell the use of this.
Can you give him food? Okay, I want to close with this song. The song says, Jimender, do what the Jimender, Rahabakit, Nabala, Earth, Siki, Taxi, Gavaman, You want to sing? So that I can close? I will just play this one, because I want to sing this for you guys. And that's the reason why I'm in front. It's only by the goodness of God, His mercy that I am in front of you. Right? Yes? Because the plane going to India might have blown up. But by the grace of God, I did not fear because I want to be with you. To God be the glory.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want the best group. With the best group. With the dollar.
Permission for 2 claps.
Sasha, what's the best group?
Permission for
Permission?
For 2 claps.
Let Rambabu decide and give the best award. The Shiny? Get up, Shiny! Hashtag and go here and take a picture. Hashtag Shiny! And get your dollars. Okay, who wants to bless this gift? You can add here in the envelope.
Will you please check is that dollar inside or not?
You put your own dollars here. And Sasha, put your own dollars here. Bless these kids. Because they are participating, they are serious, they responded. Oh, there's another dollar. Sasha, let's bless them. Diba, yeah? Diba, oh. Okay, everybody, be with Coach Rambabu and the coaches. Coach Sasha, come here. The coaches, And
I was not bribing you, so you would like my lesson.
Yeah, show your dollar, show your dollar.
Yeah,
Yes,
show it. Let's show the envelope.
Second.
And you have a snack from Thailand, Philippines, and you and I got from
Sir, Rama sir, wait, Rama sir, 1 minute.
Now you're alive.
Just come out, little bit.
Now you're alive. Smile.
Colgate. Okay, let's say he.
Remember, we will promote SGM in their Facebook.
Thank you so much, Coach. I was very fantastic job. Everybody,
Live.
very happy. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now it's before break, snack. We have a very short slot, and that is going to be very engaging with Coach Christopher Hampton and as a keynote speaker, and Coach
He's here. My youngest friend is here.
after snack, last but not the least, that would be the best. At the end, we are going to finish this international leadership conference with the keynote message Coach Preena Yadav. Okay? Yes. And now I want to request the first Coach Arnab sir from Tamil Nadu to lead the keynote message of Christopher. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Arnab. Hello friends. Shiny. Hello, unique. Yes, hashtag unique. Okay, the session starts now. Right. Are you willing to be a winner? Who is that? Who wants to be a winner? Well, thank you. Only 5 of you. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay, who wants to be a champion?
I am myself.
Oh, 95 people. Okay, thank you. Right, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure and honor to be here with you on this auspicious day on 10th of January 2025. It gives me a great pleasure in introducing a tall tea who is away from almost 14,000 kilometers away. Such a far off place in the sky. To honor you, to honor us, to honor 𝐿𝐶F family. Yes, he is such an award-winning international keynote speaker, leadership expert, best-selling author, and a global teacher. Yes, of course, he is an enthusiastic and entertaining with enthusiastic voices in motivational speaking today, inspiring millions and millions of youth, entrepreneurs, students, leaders, with the transformational principles for embracing greatness and achieving success. He trains not only individuals, but also corporations and organizations worldwide to overcome obstacles, pursue patience, and live life on purpose. Yes. Yes. Through his sharing his personal journey of discovering his untapped potential, he challenges his audience to embrace their next level, personally and professionally. In line with his unrelenting passion for helping individuals succeed,
He, the great personality, founded the champion organization which provides strategies to grasp and to grow more and more to become the leaders of today. Let's all put together your hands together to welcome the tall personality, the champion, coach and moderator, champion of champions. Yes, coach and moderator, Christ. Yes, Christopher. Come on, let us welcome Christopher sir. Welcome. Over to you. Over to you. Hearty welcome to STF family.
All right. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. I heard the energy on that side. I didn't say anything. Namaste. That's the one word I've learned today. I thought I learned how are you, but I'll mess it up. So I just want to say thank you for having us here and being here. Your hospitality has been great, and I just want to say something because I felt that you all are great. You all are great, and you all are great. And I think that we should invest into our young men. Right. So, Team Unique, I'm also going to give you $20. Because, and I kind of asked ahead of time, I wanted them to be a part of this. Because I made a note, I made a mental note, that they are the Share Every Next Generation. But we should not treat the Share Every Next Generation as Share Every Next Generation. They're Share Every Now. So next time we come together, when we come together, we don't put them in the back of the room. We put them in the midst of us. Because true mentorship comes when we show that they have value. And not only as the speaker said before about the young ladies being queens, we are raising up kings as well. And the best way to raise a king and a queen is to give them practical application. So you make them not, you don't talk to them, right? But you make them a part of it. Is that right? So this hopefully is first step, because this is going to talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Because my topic is talking about the power of we, right? The power of we, and it's empowering partners to accomplish the vision. Empowering partners to accomplish the vision. So I want to do a little course correction because I've heard everybody talk about dreams today. And I want to change your perspective on a dream. Dreams are worthless. Oh, I just said it. And I know we have other speakers here. And it's not. I just want to elevate your thought. Oh, it got quiet when I said dreams are worthless. Well, there's three levels. There's wish, there's a dream, and there's a vision. Say it with me. There's a wish. Say it with me. There's a wish. There's a dream, and there's a vision. 99% of the people in the world today that are not doing anything are dreaming. Wishing. And a bigger percentage are wishing. I wish I could be better off than I am. And then a dream is like, I wish and I kind of think I can be better than I am. But a vision is so much more. Because a wish takes no investment. There's no investment. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Disney made a lot of money off of that, right? Disney made a lot of money because they want you wishing. Wishing have no investment to it, no thought to it. When you have a dream, you're visualizing the possibility, right? You're visualizing a preferable future that can be. But when you're stuck dreaming, and you never put a plan to it, you never put a strategy to it, your dream stays in the head. Say in the head.
In the head.
Oh, you're going to say it with me now. Say in the head. In the head. It's no good to you if it stays in the head. If Rambabu just said, I had a dream, and he never told anybody about the global vision of share everything, he just said, I got a dream, I have a dream. Is it worth anything? Does he have the impact that he has today? No. But when he started to plan, and he started to make strategies, the dream evolved into a vision. Do I have visionaries in the room today? So he said, I dream that I'm going to be a doctor. I saw somebody in the shiny area who said they wanted to be a doctor. I was here hustling. All the doctors raise your hand. Who wanted to be? Don't be shy. Listen, I might be providing you with a scholarship. I'm not, but I might. And if you're not willing to talk about your dream, it's not worth anything. So I'll say it again. Who wanted to be a doctor on this side? And you start to dream and say, well, in order for me to be a doctor, I have to have this. I got to start doing this. I got to prepare for this. Right? And then it becomes a vision because you have faith enough in yourself to pursue it. And that's what Rambabu was saying. Coach Rambabu stepped out of himself with the power of me to say, I have a dream. But when he stepped into the vision and realized that he has a global vision that not only united the Asian territories, but also brought a brother from the United States here to share with you, it took something out of me and said, this vision is bigger than me. You see, the enemy to the power of me the enemy of the power of we is the power of me. And as I was looking at the sign behind us, I realized that we is me upside down. And a lot of times what we do is when we start projects, we're saying, I have a dream. Right? I have a dream. This is what I want to do. But you don't realize that the vision, if it's truly a vision, it's not about you.
That's right.
It's not about you. Stay away from leaders and people that when they have the mic in front of them, all they're saying is, this is me. This is what I can do. This is what I'm going to do. I'd rather work with someone who says, I have a dream and I have a vision, but this is what we can do. This is how we're going to be better. But if we don't watch it, we can live a life trying to do a solo mission that's required to have everybody involved. And can a solo person carry the weight of something that was meant for many? No. Talk to me.
No.
I'll ask that question again. I'll say it slowly. Can a solo person bear the weight that was meant for many?
No.
Is that person going to be affected?
Yes.
No. He's not going to be affected if he's bearing the weight of 20 people. And that's what we do in our businesses. That's what we do in our homes, parents. If we're not together and we're thinking of what the vision for the family is, what we end up doing is trying to put everything on your man. Trying to put everything on your shoulders that was meant for the family to do. So we need to change our perspective about the power of me. The power of me is good when you're starting out because you're required to step out. Your dream won't happen if you don't step out. Say step out. Say step out. All right. I have one fear. I forgot. I thought because I was coming in to new people, they would be a little bit more sensitive. But I have one fear. It's the fear of crickets. You know how crickets in India? Yeah. You have crickets? Yeah. Those annoying things that go shh, shh, shh. Right. So, when I ask a question, or I say something, and I ask you to respond, and I don't hear anything, I have crickets. And it traumatizes me as a speaker. Do you want to traumatize a speaker? Do you want me to go back and feel like I didn't say anything? I didn't even know that, right? No? So again, what are you going to do? When I ask a question, you're going to respond back. With the energy I'm giving you, I need you to give me the energy back. You do that, and we're going to be good for the rest of the time. Right, Dr. Sasha? Yes, I'm playing with Dr. Sasha. She knows. So, we talked about vision, and we understand that when Ramon said, I want to start sharing globally, he's a good example. He's a good example. I need that camera there, Ramon. I need that camera there. I need that camera there, Ramon. So again, when he started Share Equity, he saw you, but he didn't see you. He saw you, but he didn't see you. And when I'm saying that is because a lot of you have big dreams. You see it, but you don't really understand how you're going to get there. How you're going to get there is when you make room for other people to connect with your vision and your dream. Young people, I'm going to talk to you because I feel like we've been talking to them all day, so I'm going to talk directly to you. You have a phenomenal purpose. You have gifts and talents that need to be used. But if you don't vocalize it and step out of it, step out of your me, because you never know who's in the room that can help you. I said again, you'll never know who's in the room that can open the door to help you take your dream to the next level. Say it takes the power of we to make it happen.
It takes the power of we.
I'll say it again. Say it takes the power of we to make it happen. So I have to step out of me. Are y'all good? I have to step out of me so that we can work. Now here's the problem. A lot of times when we are stepping out on me, we have to trust our vision with the we. It requires you to make room for other people. It requires you to make room for other people. Because again, the weight is too heavy for you to do it on yourself. So when Robert, because the purpose of me coming here is to tie everything together. Everything that you heard today, I'm tying it all together. Yes. Because we talked about the importance of culture. That's right. That you were raised in your culture for a certain time. Right? To make impact. You're not here just because you were born here. You were raised here for a reason. We learned about collaboration, that you can't get there by yourself. We learned about identity because you need to know who you are so that you can demand to be respected.
And contribute.
Right? You see, because people are only going to treat you the way that you represent yourself. People will only respect your vision if you respect the vision.
True.
Right? So there's going to be people that are going to be going, I'm going in a different direction, so I'm going to flow with it. So there's going to be people that in your life are not meant to go with you. The we is for a specific group of people. The we is open. You're making room for people, but you're not making room for just people. You want to make room for the right people. Say the right people. The right people are the people that are going to respect your vision. The right people are going to be the ones that are going to say, I understand that if he's an athlete and that he's trying to get a scholarship, or he wants to be a professional athlete, that he knows that he can't be on the streets with everybody when he should be in the weight room. Right? We have doctors in here that say, I got this doctor's thing and I know there's only a few shots to be a doctor and a few slots. So I can't be in everything. I can't worry about what Susie did and John. I gotta be worried about my destiny. And when you are committed to that, what happens is people begin to see what you're walking in and say, I want to support you. Because people don't want to support someone who's walking aimlessly. You see, without vision, you run your life amok. That's a proverb. It says you're going on, and what happens when you run your life amok, you waste time, talent, and resources. So when you have no vision for life, what happens? You waste what? Time, talent, and resources. I'm going to say it again because I was talking to myself again. Again. When you're not walking by vision, you waste what? All of that is currency.
Resources?
Yes, resources. All of that. And there are three resources.
Financial, human, and physical.
Say that again. I'm good.
Financial, human, and physical.
So you're all, I know my lessons, but you're all in my lessons. Good. Because some of us are chasing after the money, and the money is only but one resource.
That's right.
But there are valuable other resources that are available to you. You see, when I spend my time sowing my gifts, my talents, and my abilities into charity, it not only blesses me, but it blesses other people around me.
Right.
It attracts people to you. The reason why I came here today was because I was attracted. I was drafted. I was brought in to connect with revival. But then listen, India is almost a 24-hour road trip to get here. So I had lost a whole day. Because I did not know that India was so progressive that you were a day ahead of us. So I lost 24 hours. Can I get that 24 hours back?
No.
So I sold my time. And I believe that in my sowing of my time, if I sow a seed into the ground and I water it,
I think you gained the 24 hours.
oh, I'm gonna get there. She said, I thought you gained it. She hit the head on it. That's good. That's a good table. The show-off table right here. Show-off table. My point was, what was my point? Oh. My point was, I sowed time.
That's right.
Just because I sow time doesn't mean I'm going to reap time. Because sometimes where we sow our time, we're thinking that we're going to get the return from where you sowed your time. But that's not how purpose works. You are sowing your time into your future. If you really realize the principle of whatever I sow, if I take care of it, I'm going to reap a harvest. That's a principle whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Hindi, that works across the board. If I put a seed in the ground, I water it, I cultivate it, you can expect what? Whatever I planted to grow. It's the same principle with your relationships. It's your same principle with your, if you sow into junk and you cultivate junk, what is the end result? Junk. But if I sow my time into a vision that's bigger than me, and I take my time to cultivate and to develop that vision, what can I say? It's not only me that rises, we rise together. So here's one of the three things we need to do. One of the things that we have to do is that Rambabu can't do this by himself. Right? Rambabu had trouble. But sometimes the help looks so good that it feels like you don't need help, right? But where Babu needs help to take share of every global and keep it global, he can't do this by himself. But Rambabu, I'm picking Rambabu. Rambabu, if he decides that he's going to do everything by himself, it won't go far. And sometimes it's hard because when we're trying to communicate what we're trying to do and get people to help us, it's hard for the leader because the leader needs to make room for the people to come in, right? So when Rambabu is like, he's like, I need to hire my replacement. I need to train up my replacement. I'm calling that in, right? But a lot of times leaders, we don't make room for other people. And there's 3 areas that we have to do. We need to make room for their gifts, their talents, and their abilities. Rambabu is not a good sound person. We saw that today, right? Right, we saw that today. I'm not picking on Rambabu to make it feel bad. We know that if we put Rambabu on the soundboard, it's not going to work. Right? If you know Yuri, you know that Rambabu is not a great graphic designer. Yes. Right? Yes. Thank God for Yuri. But we need more. Because you'll look at Yuri and say, Yuri does such a good job, she doesn't need anything. What I need you to do is say, young people, how can I help Rambabu? Because Rambabu needs you. And you, Rambabu, have to make room for these young people. And I'm not saying you're done, but for the level that you're going to another level. So you're going to need next level help. And y'all need to be like say Rambabu, I coach Rambabu. We're the next level. Oh, they're done. We're the next level help. Because they know how to do the graphics. That's right. They know how to do the Instagram, the YouTube, and all that stuff that they're doing it right now, and they're like doing it for fun. But they can do it to help the vision if you make it. That's right. If you make room for them. And what happens is, by you making room for it, you're sowing into their future. That's right, the next generation. I am the speaker that I am today because my mother had me speaking in church younger than y'all. Every Christmas and Easter, I had to sit there and say, in the little town of Bethlehem. And I had these Easter presentations, right? Not knowing that my mother was sowing into me my speaking gift that I'm sharing with the world today. So there's not an age limit to being able to try that mentoring, but you have to make room for everybody to go in. So the point again, I said, you're not just also bringing in anybody. You want to bring in the right people. So there's two things I want to talk about. I want you to write down F-A-T. Fat. I'm not talking about obese. I'm just saying F-A-T. Spell it again with the root. F-A-T. So the type of people that you want to come and connect to your vision, you want fat people. I'm making fat popular. And the reason why is because I need a person who is faithful. Faithful not to me, but faithful to the vision. Right, yeah. The reason why people are joining Rambabu from across the world is because we see a part of ourselves in the vision. Yeah. I told Sasha that I wanted to have global impact. And Sasha introduced me to Rambabu and said, hey, can you speak for 20 minutes? That 20 minutes turned into 3 years. But I was speaking on Rambabu's platform. It introduced me to countries that I would not have the influence for. Some of you are looking at me for the first time and probably thought it was Tyler Perry. You probably thought it was an actor from somewhere. I get that too. But I'm Chris Anthony. But the issue that I'm saying is that if it wasn't for me being number one to say I want to be global, and I want to affect young people, and I want to affect leaders across the globe, I had to be willing to voice my vision so that someone can help me get to my vision. And then Ronaldo was like, hey, Chris, I got room for you. And then I find myself on the speaking roster every 3 months. That's fine. Because every time I speak to Share Every Global, somebody different knows my name. And I'm thankful that I know that you now know my name. And that makes me feel that I have purpose, because it goes with my purpose. So the first one is you need to find someone who's going to be faithful to the vision. That means that they're not only going to show up, but they're committed to seeing the vision happen as if it's their own personal vision. When you go and touch someone else's vision and you're helping them out for a season, you can't treat it like work. You gotta treat it as, this is a part of my vision because I see a part of me in them. And I'm going to work with him just as hard as I'm working my own vision. There's a Bible principle that talks about how you serve another man's vision is preparation for when your vision comes. So if you serve somebody with half of your time, when it's your time, people are going to give you half the time. But if you serve with your whole heart to visions that are aligned with who you are, what happens is, when it's your turn, I believe the Lord brings everybody together. Our Creator brings all the people that you need to have to make your vision come to pass. Is that good? And in my seasoned and people that are over 18, is that true?
Yep, it's true.
You see it happen in your life.
Yep.
The other thing is available. Right? You can be faithful to the vision, but you're not available for the vision. That means you have no time to give to that person. That person's always showing up late or can't show up at all. Do you want that person touching your vision? No. So we want someone who's going to be faithful, available, and the T is teachable. Say teachable. There's nothing worse than dealing with someone that thinks they know everything. I mean, we have adults that feel that way. It's not just y'all. We have adults. You swear the teachers know everything and they know nothing. You can't pour into a full cup. And a good leader is always emptying their cup out by serving the people that they're called to. And then what happens is, when you have the empty cup, it gives you the ability for someone to do what? Fill your cup. So I'm always giving out purposely. Why? Because the more I give out, the more my cup flows. And then eventually my cup overflows, because it can't keep up with how much I'm giving out and getting back in.
That's right.
Is that how you want to live? Would you like to have an overflow? Say, I want an overflowing cup. I'll say that slower again because I know I'm talking fast. I want a cup that overflows. Because as I'm pouring into other people, as I'm touching the lives of the people that I'm called to touch to, my cup never stays empty. What I mean by that principle is that when you give to other people, it means that someone will give to you. And you will always have need. Rambabu will always have need, but he will always have the need met, because he's always continually pouring into you. His cup stays full. That's why we need other cups at the table to catch some of that overflow. And when you're serving other people's visions and that cup keeps overflowing and the overflow is filling your cup up, you're not working as hard, are you? Say, I want that cup that overflows. I want the cup that overflows. So I want to give one more point to Rambabu, because I'm talking to Rambabu, is that you also have to make room in 3 ways. For their talent, right? We said their talent, the time. Now I'm talking to you grown folks that have funds and your resources. And your resources is your money. All this Say all this. Now you gotta say all this. Requires rupees, dollars, dineros, money. Now I can't blame them because they don't have no money. Y'all got money?
Yes.
Y'all got money? Someone. Y'all got this thing I'm learning about the head. I'm learning about the head. When I say something that's in the middle, you're like, right?
Now we have dollars.
You got dollars, you got rupees, but you got some dollars now. I know, you got some dollars too. But it takes money to make the vision work. So what happens is, when I'm saying that we work together to make the vision, I want you to put in your heart and pray to whoever you pray to say, how can I help make this good vision go further? Because if this costs $3,000 to do, that's a lot of money to some people. It's a lot of money for one person to do. But when Rambabu makes room for people to give, he doesn't have to do it by himself, right? So your resources are just as important as your time, because we should never have the financing of the vision on one person. Make sure that you're giving to good ground. When you look, the definition of good ground is it productive? Is Share Every Global productive?
Yes. Yes.
Is it impactful? Y'all didn't say that like y'all believe it. I'm going to stop you. I think, is the vision productive?
Yes. Yes.
Are you blessed by the work? Right?
Yes.
So when you come here, you're not always giving your... How many of you ever gave to something? You're giving your time, your resources, and your ability, and you're like, this is not growing nowhere.
That's right.
That's a sign that you don't need to keep giving into something that's not getting back. But when you're in a position that you are being blessed, your life is better. So sometimes we say blessed, we think of church or spiritual. I'm trying not to take y'all to church. I'm doing my best. I'm taking y'all to church, right? But when you're saying you're blessed, you're saying my life has been impacted in such a way that it changes. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I'm growing. Say blessed.
Yes.
So you're blessed by this group. That's how you know you need to get into that group and continue to grow. You see your rupees multiply quicker because you're pushing into that vision. So when Rambabu makes room for you to give at whatever level that you give, it helps make that root grow, and he doesn't have to be the one that's bearing the weight of 20 people. It's nothing that, you know what happens when you do that? You how do I say this nicely? When you put that much pressure on one person, it wears them down. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay? And we don't want that. So when you're doing that, you're saying, that's another way of you holding Rambabu's hands up. Say, we want to help you. Oh, you're quiet now. Say, we want to help you. We want to help you. And that's again, I'm doing this because Rambabu did not ask me that part. But it's important for this Share Every to grow to the next level, that we have talent and our time and our resources. And then my last point is this. Sometimes we put the wrong expectations on people. So when we make room for people to help Share Every grow so that we can master the power of we have to identify the difference between volunteers. Okay? Volunteers, I have a brain mistake. Volunteers, your supporters, and your leaders. When you are a volunteer, you're just there to show up and help. Some of you are volunteers here, right? You're here and you're consuming. Well, actually, it's attendees, volunteers, and leaders. So some of you are attendees. Attendees eat and leave. They show up, they get the information, and they leave. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that is when you have leaders looking at attendees and thinking that they're supporters. Because when you're supporters, you have people that say, I can give some, but not all. And the supporters are saying, I can bring you some chicken biryani. That's that right? Biryani. The chicken with the rice. The chicken with the rice. The spicy chicken with the rice. He said, I can bring the spicy chicken with the rice. The other one can say, I can make some naan. The bread. The roti. Did I get it right? All right, the bread. Another one says, I can bring the tea. Those are all supporters. And they're needed. But your leaders are that top tier group of people like the Oscars. I see his name right? Did I see his name right? Jagdish. Jagdish. Right there, I know who he is. Jagdish. What's your name? Let me call you Jagdish all the time. The lion. I call him the lion. You see people here that are holding Rambabu up. I'm learning, y'all. My name is easy, it's crazy, right? But you see those people here that are holding him up. They're making sure that Rambabu doesn't need a thing. There's a higher level of commitment to leaders. So you need those. You have volunteers, attendees, volunteers, and leaders, and you make space for them. I'm sharing that. Why? Because in order for us to do this power of we, I don't think you realize where we're going. I know where we're going. We're going up. We're going to the next level. You can see more of me. I ain't leaving yet. I'm coming back, right? And the reason why is, again, because I see the power of we. And that we're going to grow together. My question is, are you ready for us to grow together? Are you ready for us to grow together? Are you ready for us to grow together? I hope I helped you today. My name is Chris Hampton, and I am so thrilled to be here. Love y'all in there. Y'all are the best. Thank you.
Remember your promise to the unique hashtag.
I'm getting there. I just gotta find a lesson to do. Just come up and you can.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Coach Chris Hampton. Coach Chris Hampton. Hello. Yes. Coach Chris. Okay, sir. Thank you. Yes. Give him a big round of applause. Yes, please sit down. Such a wonderful, life-giving, organ-giving, full of potential. Yes, excellent, outstanding performance, presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you. It is you, Coach Chris Hampton. You said India is ahead of US. Thank you. Thank you for your acknowledgement. Okay. So, dear friends, we have learned how to accomplish our mission. How to be our wish as vision. How 99% of the people just dream, but not doing anything. How they fail. In order to be successful, how should we go at? How should we work? How should we perform? Very excellently he presented things. How dream can visualize the every possibility. Sit sitting at the last chair, I did not see Coach Chris Hampton. Then I saw Martin Luther King Jr. addressing 3 lakhs people. Wonderful speech. Yes. He talked about the vision for life, time, vision, and resources. Dr. Shasha? Yes. Thank you very much.
You need my help in the PPT?
Yes. He said, my cup
next slide.
never stays empty.
Next slide.
My cup never stays empty. Hello, my dear students. It has a lot of meaning. Dive into it. Try to find out what it means. Okay. Coach Hampton's contract with 𝐶SGF first for 20 minutes. He told how 20 minutes contract is extended to 3 years. For your kind information, coach, my contract was Corona time 2020 batch. But I repeat in the same class for 4 years. Still I am a repeater. Yes. Shining team. Congratulations. You have got $1 from Coach Chris Hampton. Once more. Shining team. Once more. Give me a round of applause. When we expect from the people, what kind of support we can expect? And hear how Coach Rambabu gets support from the pillars. He told. He also talked about attendees, volunteers, and supporters. Yes, my dear friends. One thing I tell you, had I been in Coach Hampton's place today, I would shut myself inside a room and I would be in tears. In such a situation he is today. But in spite of the hardships, he has presented such a wonderful session today. Keeps laughing and making others laugh too. He has lost his bag. Still he has not got his bag and luggage. He has nothing to replace. Whereas we are in new dress. Whereas in such a condition, he is here in front of us. He has given his time. He has given his resources. He has given his the best. Come on. I request everyone, please kindly stand up and give him a standing ovation for this. Thank you very much. Over to Coach Rambabu sir.
Thank you, both of you, and I was motivated a lot by listening his wholehearted words. It was not message for me. He is making me my part clear and clear, so clear. Thank you so much, brother Chris Hampton. Yes. And now we will have only one last session by Coach Beena Yadav. Before that, I'm requesting, since morning you have been supporting, encouraging, you are participating, everything. In just 30 minutes, it is going to finish on day 1 session. Please have a tea and snack for 5 minutes inside the conference only. After 5 minutes, please sit and have the fun or the message by our last day 1 keynote speaker, Coach Beena Yadav. Then we can end up this day 1 schedule. Thank you so much. Please have snack. And also while having snack, and I would like to introduce my co-teacher, and he is I felt very happy when I was listening his dream. And if you really help, his dream is he wants to settle in the US. That's his dream. Yes. And he is trying a lot and he is searching for each and every tiny resource. And also he is a great artist, great dancer, great short film director, and while having a team, and he will play his recently award-winning short film. Please have watch and have your snack. Thank you so much. Please have. While taking snacks.
సార్ లైవ్ ఎడిట్ చేయాలా అదే మళ్ళీ వచ్చినాం స్టార్ట్ చేయి జస్ట్ బ్రేక్ లో పెడదాం స్ట్రీమ్ ఆపకుండా సింగిల్ స్ట్రీమ్ లో చేస్తాం లాస్ట్ అరగంట నాకు 9 గంటలు 10 యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాను టైం పెట్టినాను నేను చెప్పింది 8:30 5
With Rambabu sir permission, I use our logo also for a small scene.
Babu, ఇది తిరుగుతుంది.
As a SGF member, I don't take me. No. Everybody is there. SGF means Rambabu, Rambabu means SGF. Why are you asking? Where is it? Rambabu. Everyone, I called him. Ready? Okay, everyone, watch it. Please watch it.
Start playing, let it play. Yes, volume, good volume.
Hey, my photo. My family, my family. Please sit up. We are going to land into our family. Okay? Please tell me your family. Sir, Shiva, speak in English properly. Yes, what I will ask you. Keep back to me.
Yes, 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 really, and it was worth watch. Thank you so much for creating and encouraging. And the best thing, what I observed, and he is a government teacher, primary school government teacher from Srikakulam district, and I have been listening his visions and dreams. Ramabhu sir, no, I must do this, I want to do this. And even if I try my best to control him, no, don't say like that, I want to do this. Yes. And he is a fantastic artist we found last year in Vizag. Today night in cultural meet we are going to experience his classic performance with Phil Marquez, and thank you so much for bringing such inspirational message among your children. And thank you. Sir, you please come forward. Please give a big round of applause. And Sri sir, he only wrote the theme and designed the artist and everything. I think he only edited the adding music and the screenplay, totally he only did it.
Stay 1 day.
Yes.
1 half day.
Like Christopher sir, he also spent 24 hours. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, sir. And now we come to the final slot. And guest and host, I would like to introduce the guest, Coach Beena Yadav. Ma'am, please come forward. And the host, Coach Vanishri ma'am from Bangalore, Karnataka. And with this, we will conclude. And after the session, you all can go for your rooms and can have a rest. And the dinner time will begin at 7:30. And we don't know at what time it will end, maybe 10, 11, it takes. And we'll have cultural, dance, singing, everything will be on this stage only. Okay, so our boys are ready. And please have fun with the final wonderful message. I'd like to hand over the floor to host Vanishri ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, all. Good evening. Those who don't know me, I'm Vanishri, soft skills trainer and a proud chair from Bangalore. And I'm here to introduce today's keynote speaker. And she is a very beautiful lady who is a certified clinical hypnotherapist and NLP practitioner. She possesses a diverse set of skills helping individuals to grow stronger. I invite Coach Beena Yadav to present her PPT and take over the floor. Ma'am, rocket. Hello. Mic check. Thank you so much. Yeah. Last but not the least, there is just the last bit coming now till we finish the day, and it has been a beautiful day with so many speakers and so many creative ideas and learning and knowledge sharing here. So first, I would like to start thanking with Rambabuji for having me in this 𝐿 Foundation group since around a year, more than 10 months now, 9 to 10 months, and it's been a pleasure being on every meeting, every learning session throughout the year. And today, thank you each and every one of you sitting here, and also those who have left. Thank you to them and to the team here. So I'll start with the topic which I thought I would talk about today, being this a leadership conference, is leadership with a different perspective. The different perspective will come through in the middle of the presentation. But the overall, the gist would be, would you like to take a longer route or a shorter shorter route, right? A longer route to learn and gain the leadership skills, or the shorter route? So we'll move to the next slide. Yeah, this is just about me. Next. Okay. Yeah, as Chris mentioned about emptying your cup. So when he mentioned about it, I said, okay, I'm going to repeat the same, but in a different way. Okay. So let's all do like this. First, we'll hold our hands like this here like this, like a cup. Okay, because we've had so many learnings and so many teachings today, so many sharings today, and it's end of the day, so our cups are probably full. I'm not saying they're full, but definitely there is something in it. And I want this topic, which I'm going to take today, with an empty cup. So I want you to hold your left hand like this, and your right hand here, and then you're going to say, pick it up and empty your cup. I'm emptying my cup. I'm making it empty for the session, which is going to be fresh and new. So you can say empty your cup. Empty your cup. Keep emptying your cup. Just check it, it's okay. Okay, yeah. So when you feel that your cup is empty, you can stop. You can stop. Right? Okay, just look at the cup. Look at the cup. How does it feel? It's full. It's full? It's heavy? Oh, okay. So let's slowly keep it aside on the table. Keep it aside. Just keep it aside. We don't want to pour it because we want that, right? We just keep it aside. Okay, so how do you feel after emptying your cup now? It feels light? Do you feel it's room for more?
I feel it myself.
Very good. Great, wonderful. Okay. So how many of us know that the world is changing? How many of us know that what used to take decades happens in months? How many of us know it? We all know it, right? Okay, next. Now, what did we all want when we were kids? You remember? Just close your eyes for a minute. Go back when you were anywhere between 10 to 15 years old. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Please. Shh. Those who want to do it, let's not disturb them. Close your eyes for a minute. Go back to grade 7th or 8th, when probably you were anywhere between 10 to 15 years old. A young boy, a young girl, full of energy and life. What did you have in mind and your heart that you wanted to do? Yeah, that time, actually, I always wished to be the President of India. Wow. Yeah, this was an assignment which was given to me, and I wrote it and I answered the question why I would become and how I would achieve it. That was an assignment which I did. Wow, that is amazing, fascinating, yeah. And what made you think of that? Like, what was the reason because of which you thought that I want to become the president? As a child, I felt that president is the most powerful person. Oh, he's a very good leader. Power. So power was the reason. That time I only thought about that. Yeah, absolutely. Because kids don't have power. Yeah. Kids don't have power, right? Who has the power at home? Parents. Kids do everything in the world that they can think of to gain that power. Silently, lovingly, sound down, then wave, right? They try all the tricks. So it's very, very amazing that you thought of being the president. Great, thank you. Next. And what do we want for our children if you have kids? Or as an adult today, what do you want? Anybody? Either for your children, what do you wish for your children, what do you want for your children, not wish, want. Or what do you want for yourself if you don't have kids? Anybody?
most of the people asking again children.
Oh, they want kids. Okay, fair enough. Everybody has, that's okay.
I think Veena, I can answer to that.
Yeah.
So what we want for our kids now is a good education and a good lifestyle, which we could not have when we were kids. Yeah.
Good education, good lifestyle. So you didn't have good education and good lifestyle?
No.
Okay. And how about your parents? What did?
No.
Okay.
So my mom is a teacher. My dad was an accountant. So,
Right.
yeah.
So you had a better life than your parents.
Yes.
And you wish the same for your kids.
Yes.
Fair enough. Everybody wishes the same, right? So, however, a lot of us have an illusion. I'll come to this later. First, now, one thing we all would agree, even I, we're never satisfied with what we have, right? Our parents wanted something better for us. We want something better for our kids because we feel that what we got was not enough. So that we all live in an illusion. That there is more, we want more, right? So a lot of have an illusion with the same perspective that our workplace, who all are working, okay? Those who are entrepreneurs, that's a different thing. But those who are working, employed, we all feel that our workplace is a secure place for life. After retirement, nothing. We're satisfied with that. Do we have that feel for our children will have better lives than us? How confident are you out of 100 that your kids are going to have better life than you? How confident are you? We wish, we want.
We can only
pray. But how confident are we? What is the certainty that our kids are going to have better lives than us? Nobody. We can't be sure. Our parents are also not sure.
Yes.
They just did what the best they could do. We are also doing the best what we can do. Right? What is the best that we can do? What is the best that we can do?
Our experiences, we can give a lesson for them.
We can give our experiences as a lesson for them. It can be a North Pole, like one of the guiding star.
Yes.
What else?
Give what we didn't get.
Good education.
And understand that money is not power and their values are very powerful.
Okay. Values are very powerful, more powerful than money. Okay. Okay. To give them good education, what will you need?
Money.
Right. As well as values.
Yes.
Right. So we cannot, I would really want you all to not agree, but keep an open mind, keep your cup empty to the thought that both are equally required in the next world, which is still evolving. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. When you're 20 years back, you were 20, 15. But next 20 years back, ahead, in future, our kids are going to be 25, 30. And we don't know what the world is going to be like at that point in time. Because our parents didn't know. Today, Wi-Fi is there, AI is there, mobiles are there, everything is there, satellites are there. We don't know our kids might be in Mars, 25. Right? So, in order to prepare them, what do we need to do? Just give education values, what else?
Mentally strong, prepared.
Right, okay.
Emotional intelligence.
Okay, sure. All this. And what you said brings us to this point, that there has been a research that heart attacks on Mondays are higher than other days of the week, 35% higher. And that is due to stress throughout the week. It could be any kind of stress, personal, professional, relationship, financial, any kind of stress. Sleep cycles due to living in cities, metros, or technology, mobiles, scrolling reels. Even if you're in a rural village, kids and even adults have got addicted to scrolling. So, sleep cycles and lifestyle, food habits, a lot of things. Next. Okay, so here I take a break from our topic. This is
is related, but it's a small, very short story, and it's a real, because I've heard it from someone. This person, one of my, not a friend, but a mentor, he was traveling, and he was traveling by first class, and he had a couple sit next to him, and they also had a puppy. Not in the first time, while they were at the airport, boarding. There was a puppy, and it was very, very cute. So he just, my mentor, he played with the puppy and spoke to them, and he thought it's okay, fine, a normal couple just, having a pet and traveling. Okay, fine. So when they sat in the flight and they came back, they flew down to their destination. All the while the puppy was there, he was playing, he was talking to them. When they landed and when they came out of the airport at the exit, there was a huge range of photographers and paparazzi there, and he was like surprised. But then when he found out what is the reason that there's so many people here, there's no celebrity, right, on this flight. And then he came to know that puppy was cloned from the pet which they had earlier. It was a cloned puppy, and it's true.
It's a true story.
Yeah, so this story, this example I'm sharing, for you to imagine where the world would be heading. It's just pets. Robots are already there. Robots were there. Pets have been cloned.
Robots have started ruling now.
Yeah, pets have been, some, rare cases, pets are being cloned. We don't know what's going to happen next. Right, next. So that's,
and then start live again.
okay, so people are overworked, underpaid. It's a fact. Globally, people are underpaid, overworked, with perks of less time. People are getting perks. What's the perk? Less time. And less freedom. These are the perks. The other perks you can get from some other sources also, like Mediclaim, or if you have the capacity, you have financial freedom, you can get medical insurance, right? You don't need an organization to sponsor that for you. But because you don't have that, because we don't have that, we're depending on an organization to provide us. So people are overworked and with less freedom and less time. Next. Are we going to prepare our future generation for that? Do we want to do that? No. We don't want to do that. That is not the goal in life, right? With the next. Okay, why are still a lot of people making decisions to have their kids go to school, college, degrees, engineers and doctors, a lot of other professions where they're going to be employed? Why do they do that? Anybody with the reason? What are the reasons that people are still following the old pattern?
I think that staying on a job is very secure. Secured life.
Secured life. Are we secure? We don't get financial freedom with a job. What other reason? Next. I'll go a bit quickly. It is because there's a fear of unknown. What will happen if we jump into entrepreneurship? If we invest somewhere, if we start a business, there's a fear of unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. Making wrong decisions, we don't know whether what we're thinking, is it right for us or no. Previous. Yeah. They don't have the skills. If they have the skills, they might still make an attempt to jump into starting something on their own. They don't have someone to learn from. Nobody in the family, nobody in the neighborhood is an entrepreneur. Everybody is working, employed somewhere. Or a solo profession like a doctor or a lawyer. Entrepreneur is different and a solopreneur is different. Right? So this is the reason, these are some of the, there could be more reasons, there are more, but I just listed here 3-4, why people don't think of other alternatives or other options. Next. So safe is the new risky. Being safe, kids are college students, being safe is the new risky. How long are you going to keep yourself safe? And if you're going to keep yourself safe, are you ready for the consequences which that safety is going to give you? Are we listening and thinking? How many are listening and how many are understanding what I'm saying?
Being in comfort zone.
Yeah.
People love to be in comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
They fear out. Yeah.
Comfort zone. You can say yes. It's a part of it. Entrepreneurship, a part of it. If you're not going into business or anything, starting of your own, you are in your partial comfort zone. Yes. Next. Now, as we gather here, let us all, as leaders, think of all the possible answers. Next. Think of all the possible answers. What are the other possibilities to make a better living? Building leadership capabilities. Because humans are never going to go extinct. Right? Robots can be there, cannot be there. People go on Mars. We're going to travel to planets now. And human interaction is also never going to be extinct. We can never be all the time with robots and laptops and computers and mobiles, technology. We can never be that. Human interaction at any point in time is inevitable, right?
We saw that in
So to leverage, we saw that in
COVID.
Yeah.
Physical actual meeting.
Yeah. In COVID we saw that, right? True. So in order to leverage that, technology is leveraged by everybody, right? Who is leveraging the human interaction?
Leader.
Exactly. Who is leveraging meeting people, networking, making connections, thinking of all other alternatives, building up their skills, communication, all the skills which we spoke, right? They are all related to all the leadership skills are implemented with humans, not with technology. You can't tell the computer go into this. You can tell, but that's not going to make you a leader. That is a software engineer or a developer or a coder or anybody, data analyst, somebody who works with machines, not only computers. Somebody who works with machines also is not a leader, right? A leader works with people. So all the skills which we have understood since morning are all people-related skills. And if we are hesitant to talk to people, how can we expect ourselves to become a leader? If we are not comfortable, hello, my name is Veena, how do you do? Yeah, I do this, I come from here. Hi, what do you do? What's your name? If we are not able to do this, how can we step to the next level to become a leader? That's the first stepping stone. That's the first step. That you break those barriers, open up, and be comfortable with who you are to go and meet people and talk to people and listen to people. Next. Okay, we'll skip next. Next. Okay, now this is one point which I would really like to talk just for 30 seconds. That students are taking educational loans. Students are taking educational loans for a year, 2 years, 4 years, depending on what kind of education they're going in for degree within India or international. And then earning less in the first 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. They're earning less. What is this ratio? It's not, doesn't get digested, right? Kuch palle nahi pad raha. I mean, it's difficult to digest that we take loans, millions, in thousands of dollars or lakhs of rupees, and then we earn less than that. And kids go to abroad for 2 years, 3 years, they take up a job, their parents sponsor for a year, they take up a job for 2 years, 3 years, they work at McDonald's or in supermarkets, they sponsor themselves, and it takes another 5 to 7 years or 10 years for them to cover up that loan amount. Parents keep their houses on mortgage and send their kids. So this is one point to think about. How many of us are happy on Mondays to go to work? That laugh was an instant one. Okay, previous. Okay, how many of us are, there are restaurants called Thank God It's Friday. How many know TGIF? Yeah. There's a restaurant named Thank God It's Friday. So they are injecting more and more into our unconscious and our subconscious that Mondays are a bore. Right? By naming the restaurant TGIF. Thank God It's Friday. Next. So I'm just giving you a lot of points to think and stimulate your perception towards leadership and employment, both. Next. Okay, so now we move into the topic of entrepreneurial leadership. There's servant leadership, there's educational leadership, there's political leadership, a lot, right? So, okay, now I'll make you play a small hand game to make it. There are two things which we will take from this. One is we're going to break from what I spoke now till now. Second, it's going to give you an understanding of how the video which Annalita showed relates to what I'm showing, which we'll do. So what we will do is I'll make hand movements and take a step back, just go a little back so that, or maybe you can stand up, that will be beautiful, if you can stand up. We'll only do 30 to 40 seconds, then we move to the next. I'm moving fast. Okay, keep a little space so that you can tap on your legs. Yeah? Okay, everybody has at least 6 to 7 inches space ahead? Okay. So,
Actually, it's Friday.
Suresh for preparing for weightlifting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 1, we'll start. 1. Now you understood the pattern?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're not going to speak and we're not going to stop. Okay? You will continue at the pace which I am doing. You're going to completely copy me. Duplicate my movements. Okay? Just duplicate. No talking. No.
And dance.
How many could do it? Okay, great. That's good. So this is, yeah, you can clap if you want for yourself. That's okay, clap for yourself. Great. Yeah, so this was just a small example. There are many other techniques from neuro-linguistic programming, that is NLP. There are a lot of games by which we can program our unconscious. It's really powerful. Really, this is just one small game. Not a game. It's just one movement which I showed you. But similar, there are many other movements. There's a game with a ball. There's a game with a wall. So here in this you can sit down. Thank you so much. Thank you. We can all sit down. Thank you. So in this we learn one, that this physiology impacts our psychology. Our physiology impacts our psychology, our mindset, yeah. And our psychology impacts our physiology. And the second is what Annalita said, that when one person does and if you're duplicating, if you're copying, if you're imitating, or if you're modeling is the right word. If there's a leader or a mentor, you need to model them. Right? Modeling is a very powerful way to build your leadership skills. Identify a leader in your niche, in your area, in your domain, and model them to the T. It could be the hairstyle, it could be the dress, it could be the accent, it could be the content, it could be what they speak, it could be what they have written in their books. Just model them. So these are the two key takeaways from this small activity. Next. Okay, now these I'll finish this very quickly because they are entrepreneurial leadership skills, communication, active listening, body language.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. This is non-verbal communication.
Non-verbal communication, body language, empathy, not being in other person's shoes. That is not empathy. You don't need to be in their position to feel that. You just need to be there with them. That is empathy. Giving a listening ear, being there, what they need, that is empathy. Feedback skills, give and take of feedback. Clarity of purpose and articulation. Clarity of communication as well. And articulation. Adaptability. Adaptability, the first aid. In communication, next. Then comes vision. A leader, an entrepreneur needs to have a vision, as Chris mentioned. Strategic thinking. Blindly, you have a vision, but you don't have a strategy to reach there. You need to have a strategy. It has to be a proper plan with a lot of pros and cons and critical thinking. Creativity, long-term planning, 2 years, 5 years. There has to be financial planning if you're jumping into an entrepreneur. The leadership, having a team, you need to have that trend analysis, how will you pay them, what money will come in, how, everything, a lot of things. And goal setting abilities. Supportiveness. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're planning to build a team, even if it's a 1 person or 2 people, you don't need to have a 10 people, 50 people, 100 people organization. Even if it's 2 people, only 2 members in your team, or you and 1 member, even 2 people are a team. You don't need to have 3. 2 is a team, right? So supportiveness in terms of emotional intelligence, how capable are they, how stressed are they, what are their gaps, do they need any kind of training, patience for them to learn to perform, conflict resolution if there is a difference of opinion, encouraging mindset and flexibility. Next. This is supportiveness. How supportive are you to your team member or members? Self-belief. If you are doubtful, that's going to pass that energy, that vibration, that thought, that action, that plan. It's going to creep down. That doubt which you have, that self-belief which is not 100%, it's going to creep down in everything that you do, or you speak, or you plan, anything. It is going to creep down. So that self-belief has to be more than 100%, full, completely 100%, very, very strong. Self-awareness of what I'm doing, what I'm planning, what I'm thinking. Is it right? What am I doing? That is awareness. Right now, in this point in time, with whom am I? What am I supposed to do? Confidence building practices, emotional regulation, positive thinking, and stress management. There could be exercises. There could be you could have go to the gym. You can have a pet. Just listen to music. A lot of things where you help yourself in managing your emotional regulation and health and stress. Next. Sharing success. Even if it's a small thing, now we're sharing the success of this event. Right? We're sharing the success of Share Every with each one of us. That's sharing with your team, acknowledgement, appreciation, delegation, which Chris mentioned, and collaboration and partnership. Collaboration, you mentioned. CCBG. Yeah, CCBG. Next. Involvement in each and every activity as required. You can't be micromanaging. Next. Creating a growth conducive atmosphere. Next. Integrity, that is honesty, consistency. Next. Resourcefulness. You can't say, I can't do it, I don't have it. You do it however you want. You can't tell that to your team. You need to get in what is required. Next. Resilience. You after 6 months, 10 months, 1 year, you give up. That's not going to build. That's not leadership. Resilience is a very, very core of a leader. You can't give up on yourself nor your team. Next. Learning. Emptying your cup whenever needed. As and when, periodically, consistently. Next. Risk-taking ability. If you can't take risks, you cannot be an entrepreneur. That is one of the core skills of an entrepreneur. Leadership skills. Who just one? Okay, just think of. Give me one name of a leader in your life. Entrepreneurial leader. Tata. Yeah. Entrepreneurial leader. Yes.
Suresh Pandit.
Tata, Mukesh Ambani, Mittal, there are so many, right? Adani, Elon Musk, yeah, there are many. So they are entrepreneurial leadership skills. Those the skill set which a leader needs and which an entrepreneur as a leader needs, there is a difference in that. Next. So this is the last slide. EBSI. E is an employee who gets paid for the time. Business is who owns a system. It could be any kind of system. Self-employed is like a doctor, lawyer, advocate, right, physiotherapist. An investor is like Warren Buffett, who invests money. Which quadrant are you in? Or that is first question. And second is, which quadrant gives you that security? Just think and keep it to yourself. We don't need to share. This is just for our own analysis. For ourselves. Which employee, where you have a job, business, where you have a system, where you buy goods, send it out, distribution, whatever. Self-employed, like a doctor, lawyer, beautician, fashion designer, or investor, like Warren Buffett, or who is that? Bill Gates. No, he is an entrepreneur. He's a business owner. Yeah. So the first question is
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Yes, he's an entrepreneur. He is business owner. Next slide. First question is, you are in which quadrant? And second question, which quadrant would give you the security? Financial freedom or whatever security that you're looking for. Okay, next. Oh, okay, this is fine. So we can end this idea. We can close the presentation. Thank you. Now, I'm yet to complete. So I started with, there were another 4 slides, but looking at time, I'll share it verbally. So we started off with leadership, the long way, the longer route or the shorter route. Now, why I put in that title is, there are 2 ways by which you can become a leader. You build up all the skills and then you step into the leadership role, or you step into it midway with, out of 10 you might have 5 or 6 skills, or maybe 4 or 5, and you step into that role, and while performing the leadership role you build up those skills. So we need to decide what leadership skills we have, where do we need to go, and which route we need to take. You want to step into it, we are confident that I'm going to be able to do it. Along with that role, step into it. But if you feel that no, I want to build up all the skills and then I'll say, I have time, I have my mentor. Let me take a year, let me take 2 years and build up the skills to the core, very strong, and then I'll step into it. Or you feel that, okay, fine, I've been only 5 to 7 years into my profession, and another 5 years I want to, come into the leadership role. So you take the shorter route. So this is why I mentioned the longer route or the shorter route. If anyone here is looking forward to step into entrepreneur role. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. That's a wonderful and amazing session, and we have learned a lot as an entrepreneur and a professional worker how to take the life forward. Thank you so much for your knowledge sharing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for guest and host for the so engaging and powerful message for both employees and the entrepreneurs. Thank you. And by this, the Day 1 International Leadership Conference
has been ended up. Hope we have given a lot of inputs. Thank you so much. And since morning you have been encouraging, and I think sometimes we check your patience, but you understood well. Thank you so much for that. And so with this, the day one will finish, and at 8 o'clock again we will join here, and who are interested, and we will provide a dinner here only. Provide dinner at 8 o'clock, and there we will have cultural as well as trial by fire session simultaneously, and you can enjoy and participate trial by fire. And tomorrow's session schedule, day 2 schedule details, I'd like to request Coach Suresh Babu Mandekar to brief in a minute, then we will end today's day 1 session. So thank you so much for your support and to be as a resource for day 1 as is mentioned. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone. Really so patience for all of you, because from morning to evening sitting, fixing to a single chair is really difficult, but I can understand. Yes, now you will have 1.5 hour of break for today's session. Now it's the time of 6:15, right? You can again return back to this campus, the same location by 7:30 like that. You can fresh up and come back. We will have cultural and entertainment activities. Those who have participated at 𝐻𝐵𝐺𝐻 know it very well, because our Kumar is also here only. So Sri sir is going to talk to us. And coming to tomorrow's session, it is at Ward and Dave Junior College, which is at Hyderabad. I'm repeating once again, which is at Ward and Dave Junior College, which is at Hyderabad. Okay. So tomorrow's session is going to start at 8:30 a.m. start, following by the breakfast. First we will pull up our stomach, then we will start going to the session. So first will be our 𝐭𝐶 Global Foundation 5th anniversary celebrations with cake cutting. Okay. So after that we will have this loading lines keynote speaker session, right? Because a lion is always hungry. Lions will stay at jungle only, right? So my session will be far away from the sea, because lions will stay at jungles. So next we will followed by our leap. We will have that leap together, right? So before that we will have community engagement and community practice sessions also. After that we have the leap. We have almost 8 partners tie up with the 𝐭𝐶 Global Foundation. So those 8 partners will going to have discuss about what they are going to do with 𝐭𝐶 Global Foundation. So this is the first time which is going to be happen in the history of 𝐻𝐺. So after the leave we will have break session of lunch. Then after the lunch again we will have the valedictory functions. So we will have some little bit more surprises also. This is a rough plan which we designed for tomorrow's second day function. Okay. So I request everyone, please join tomorrow also. Okay, good. Thank you, sir. No issues. So please join tomorrow without fail. Morning sharp 8:30 a.m. at Ward and Dave Junior College. So now is the time for high break. Thank you. All of you please come first. If you delay, again it will be a delay. Please, all of you. You will have a group start. First, all of you please come forward. You can decide later, please. All of you please.